Hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. If you guys have been keeping along or staying up to date, yesterday we were at the Caribia water park in Moscow, and every day we got an adventure. So today's adventure, we're going to be taking a taxi ride all the way out to Park Patriot, or Patriot Park, Park Patriot. Russian is called Park Patriot, and we're going there because they have a pretty cool cathedral that we're going to be checking out, and a huge tank museum, which is bigger than the one we were at the other week, I believe. I believe they also have like more tanks there too, more like rare tanks that like I haven't seen. Yeah, I'm really excited. Y'all know I'm like a bit of a military geek, military nerd when it comes to like aviation or like planes and military equipment and hardware. So that's pretty interesting. I'm really excited. We're gonna have a fun day today, and I got a long trip ahead of me because it's like an hour and a half car ride, and I gotta like take the taxi because it's outside of the city, so I can't just hop on the train. Well, there is a train going out over there, but it's not like the Moscow transportation system that I usually use here. So that's what the deal is. That's what we're going to be doing today, and just get right into it. And we finally made it to Patriot Park, Park Patriot. We can see the building behind me. Had the pretty comfortable taxi ride. Rode in a Hyundai Solaris. It was kind of cooking in there. I don't think the AC was working, or if he had it on or anything, but it's not that hot outside, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I just got here, went through the entrance, and I just wanted to check this out right here. They have a bunch of monuments or statues or something here. This is a T-34, of course. It's pretty cool. Sculptural alleys of the partisans of Yugoslavia from 2024, so this is brand new. We have a plane over here, and just like soldiers, and we can see the cathedral straight back, which we'll be checking out in just a little bit. This is where I am now. I'm gonna take some pictures on my phone, of course, and we'll head inside. Pulling up, or walking up I should say. We're not driving, so we're not pulling up anywhere. We got the main entrance. Hoping it's coming out well. It says Nikto ne zabit, which means no one should ever forget. Nishto ne zabito. Not really sure what the second half is saying, but this is like actually honestly incredible, being under this like huge terrace. We could see all the bells under it, and this whole thing was built in like less than 2 years too, which is also like kind of insane. As you can see, we're walking through it now. I've been wanting to come here for a real long time, well over a year, and I never got the chance until now, so here I am. We got the cathedral right up there where we just came through, which is honestly just incredible. Like, the camera definitely probably isn't doing it justice, but I mean, this thing is huge. And it says Sklonim Golavi Pamieto, or I'm not really sure what that's saying. And this is also known as like the Cathedral of the Russian Armed Forces. It's also that too, and we can see the cathedral. I mean, it's a bit of a walk, but we'll head over there and just check out everything else that they have here. Here in the middle here, we could see it has a bunch of cities, like that one's Moskva, Minsk, Smolensk, Tula, Leningrad, Sevastopol, Murmansk, and It's just talking about all these cities in the during World War II and stuff. I mean, I didn't really read too much into it because they don't have the the English translation of it, and I mean, I can take a picture of it on my phone and just translate it that way, but maybe I'll do that. I'm not really sure. I just want to check everything out here. I'll probably end up being here all day anyway. Yep. And we see we're getting closer to the cathedral, and we can see that the 1945 to 2025 80-year victory. And you know, it's pretty cool. We'll get another good look at the cathedral. Maybe we'll get a good thumbnail pic of this, just like that. I'm gonna continue walking around, checking everything out here, enjoying my time, and you know, I'll keep all in the loop. This is also pretty cool right here. This point, it says 10 kilometers from this area in December 1941 was the last line of like the Moscow defenses, I think. I believe this is like the battle plan. And we're up here by like Kubinka. So I guess there was like the battle plan map for like World War II or something. Not even really sure. The sun came out. It's like really bright out now. So you can get a view of the cathedral. It's like the gold domes are like almost like glowing almost. They're like reflecting the light, which is pretty insane. Yeah, I mean, so this is just like a really cool place. So finally glad I got the chance to come here now, because I wanted to come here when I was here last year. Didn't work out. Winter I had like no time, and now I finally got the chance to actually like pull up and you know, see just that. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna try and head inside of it now. So I'm right by the entrance now. You can see the doors behind me, and I mean, this place is just like incredible. And those doors that you see behind me, I'll try to get a closer look at it. It's all made from melted German tanks from World War II. Which is kind of interesting, pretty cool. This is the main gate right here, or the main entrance, and you know, the doors and everything here, the ground, it's all made of like steel, which is from World War II, a German World War II tanks. I'm gonna head inside now and we'll go from there. So I was just inside the main chamber, right behind me, y'all can see. And it's actually like incredible in there. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. This place is absolutely incredible. I mean, just look around. And we were just inside. I went on both the floors, the main entrance on top and the one down here below, and it is like absolutely breathtaking. You know, I have no words. It's incredibly beautiful, very detailed inside. I'm gonna put together some clips so y'all can see. If I didn't do that already, I don't really know how I'm gonna edit this yet, but anyways, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it was just incredible being there. It felt very spiritual, connected, I guess, if you could say that. I'm not even really sure. Definitely like the most like beautiful cathedral or church that I've been in, probably. It's just so meticulous, everything down to like the little like blocks and everything. And even here on the outside, I mean, just look at it. It's incredible. This is definitely worth coming out here because it's like outside of the city. And you know, I'm definitely gonna have to come back here again, but I'm gonna stop yapping about that nonsense. But it was really cool inside, but there's a lot more here that has to offer, so we're gonna go check out what else we got here. But you know, that's the main part. Maybe I'll go back in a little later. Maybe I'll film some more on this camera because, you know, I just felt weird filming in there. Even though I mean, like, I wasn't the only one filming, but I don't know. It was very quiet though, not a whole lot of talking, just everyone just doing their own thing. But we're gonna move on to the next thing now. Maybe we'll come back later. Not really sure yet, but that's where I'm at right now. All right, so now we're gonna go into the museum. The walk here, 1,418 steps, and that's a big number because that's how long World War II was, or how long the Russians fought. 1,388 steps. We got the cathedral right back here. We got Minsk. If you go that way, it's 624 kilometers. That's pretty cool, but we're gonna head inside this now and actually walk around. And you know, I'll try to take you all along for the journey. About 1,400 steps, that's a lot. So every step you take, it's going to be considered, every step you take is essentially like a day that they fought for. And this is the cathedral. This is an awesome place. That's all I can say, but I'm gonna head inside now. And we just got out of the 1,400 day museum. 1,418 days, and it's starting to rain now, which is kind of a pain. But I just came out through there, and here I am now, and it is starting to pour. What the? I gotta go hide under a roof or something, but out of nowhere too, literally. It was just sunny out. Looks like we gotta go in the cathedral to protect ourselves from the rain. And I got some bad news. The tank museum that I wanted to go to is closed today. Or it's not closed today, but it's closed now because they're only open until 5, and it's past 5, so they're done. So we won't be going there. No mouse today or anything. But let me just get under the ceiling and dry up, man. It is like pouring out of nowhere. It's kind of crazy. So that was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. It just like started downpouring out of nowhere, and you know, I had to go run inside. I hid inside the cathedral. Rained for about 10 minutes, and now it's like sunny again. You can see there are some more dark clouds behind me though. Kind of hoping they don't come over here and rain on me yet, but you can see this is where I am. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk around on the outside, just enjoy my time here, because you know, I'm taking y'all along for the journey, but I'm here for myself too, you know. If that even makes sense. Hope that makes sense. I'm not really sure. This is just like a beautiful place, man. I mean, I love it here. You can take a look at it, just like, You know, I'm really glad that I finally was able to get out here and I didn't miss out on it this time, you know. So this might be a new thing I do every time I visit Russia, or when I come to Moscow. I might try and check this, go to Park Patriot too for a day, especially since we have to go to that tank museum, which is closed now, so we won't be doing that today. But I mean, this cathedral, that by itself is worth the trip out here, because it took like an hour, and it was like an hour and a half in the car, which wasn't bad, manageable, but it's like on the outskirts of the city, so I can't just take the metro system like I usually would, which I'm kind of just talking nonsense now. But I'm gonna enjoy my time here, and you know, I'll check in with y'all whenever I leave or see something. Not really sure, I don't know. I'm just kind of enjoying the moment, so I'll see y'all in just a minute. And this building right here, this is the like medical clergy building. I don't know if it's like open or anything. I just like saw it on the map here, and we got like a doctor or something, or someone standing up there. And if we come over to the side right here, we could say it says Medinsky Punkt, which just means just like a translation of like medical clergy. And yeah, I just wanted to show y'all. I mean, this is everything here is really cool, like architecturally and like colored wise, because like, I mean, it's all one big like theme, I guess you could say. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Just figured I'd show y'all while I'm here. So I'm at like the back of the cathedral now. This is what like the back looks like. We'll get closer to that in just a little bit, but I just wanted to show you all like a map of this place. So we are like right around here, something like that, and we're gonna go check out this monument or statue at the back of the cathedral, and just like walk around pretty much. And you know, that might wrap it up. As we can see, Moscow is in that direction, and Minskovo Chaussee, which is just like a highway named after Minsk, something like that. But yeah, this is the back of the cathedral now. We'll get closer to it in just a second. And this statue right here, it's the Materiam Победителей, which means like mothers of the winners, or yeah, mothers of the winners. And I'm pretty sure this just is like a symbolization of like all the people who were lost in the Second World War, for the most part. And it's starting to rain again. You can kind of see it on the puddle. And yeah, I mean, it looks like a sad mother crying almost. You can see her like hands up there. And there's like a fire flame inside too, which is pretty interesting. You can see. Which is interesting. That's all I can really say. And now we're gonna go check out the back of the cathedral, like I promised. And this is the back of the cathedral. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is the back of the cathedral. It's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna go up the stairs, but get a closer look. You kind of just see it. Looks like Jesus on the cross right up there. Y'all can see it. And we can see there is an insane amount of detail put into this. And that's just the back side. I just put my hood on because starting to rain a little bit, and I'm not trying to get sick. So I'm just trying to protect myself as much as I can. But yeah, this is the back of the cathedral. I'm gonna continue walking around, and I mean, this is an awesome spot. I don't really know what else I could say, but if you ever get the chance, I would definitely come here. I mean, it's just incredible. For me, it's really like breathtaking almost. It's like, whoa. Something about it just like screamed out to me, but I'm not even really sure what it is. I remember when I first saw it on TikTok, I was like, oh, that's awesome, I gotta check it out. And now that I'm here checking it out, it is 100% worth it. And this is the other side now. This walk from over there, you can even still see the mother statue. I believe that's it. And yeah, this is the other side of it, the cathedral. And right over here we got like another building. Oh, we got a cool rainbow too. Wow, because it was just raining. That's actually pretty awesome. Even a bit of a double rainbow. Hardly, I kind of see one right above it, but that is pretty cool. Out of all places too, this cathedral is where I see the rainbow here, which is pretty cool. That's pretty nice. But yeah, we're gonna go check out what that building is right over there. And the whole walk that I did with the inside museum, that's around this whole perimeter, as y'all probably know from the map, or I might have mentioned it somewhere. I don't know, I'm kind of losing my mind right now, but just bear with me. All right, and this building right here, Trapenzная, that's what it says, like on the wall over there. Yeah, this building, nothing really too special. It's just the administrative building. I'm just walking up to take a look at this like statue they have right here. Podvigu Женщины. Means like something about like strong women. It's pretty interesting. And we got an angel up there looking over the place. Let's see here. This was also made last year. So everything here is like new essentially. Like I know the cathedral and the main park was built like within 2 years, something like that. And I mean, just look at everything they had to do. That by itself is like crazy to me, because back in America where I live, roadwork can literally take years for the same section, and they're just like doing nothing. So I don't know, it's kind of funny, but yeah, just the fact that they put all this together in 3 years, and not only that, in 2 years, and not only that, but it's like very symbolic, like the freaking steel, like the steel, it's melted German tanks from World War II. Who knows, maybe they'll add on to it with another statue with modern German tanks, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. And it was just like a general announcement, but I'll wait for that to be over. And here we are on the other side of it now. That announcement's over, but kind of like threw me off, and I forget if I was going to say something or not, but that's not important. My hair's getting kind of crazy though. This wind, oh my gosh. But here's the other side. I hope it's coming out well, because the sun is over there and it's kind of like causing it to look a little weird or something. But yeah, I mean, I'm just like soaking it in like I was yesterday at the water park, enjoying every moment. That's what I'm pretty much that's pretty much just what I'm gonna be doing for the remainder of my time here. You can see it's awesome. I mean, this whole place is awesome. I wish I could I had more time to just like hang out or something, but all good things come to an end. What can I say? But yeah, enough of that. I'm just gonna keep walking now. That's the cathedral, and maybe I'll go inside. I'll take you all around inside a little more, but we might be it. Yeah, I'll see what else interesting I could show y'all. And that was the top floor. Just absolutely incredible. I'm a loss of words. I'm speechless. Essentially. You know, just paying my respects, soaking it in. And now we're gonna go into the bottom section. Check it out down here now. And yeah, this is the main entrance for it. just got out of the cathedral, you know. Took y'all inside, showed y'all around, and I mean, it's just completely breathtaking. I said the same thing in there, but I don't really know what else to like comment on it about. Just enjoying the moment, checking it out. I mean, this place is just absolutely incredible. But it's starting to get a little late now. It's about to be like 8 o'clock at night. Got a closer look at like the front entrance of it at least. Here, icons. Absolutely incredible. Really glad I was able to get out here today. And yeah, we're gonna start making our way back now. Hopefully I'll be here again I don't know if it'll be soon, but again eventually. That would be pretty cool. I just like hanging out here. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's this is Park Patriot Park in Russia. Oh, this is beautiful. All right, here, even better. But yeah, we're gonna start heading out now. I don't know if I'm gonna take a taxi or the train back because I'm out of the city and I gotta go figure that out. So I'll worry about that in a little bit. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that museum I was in earlier, the walk here 1418 steps or 1418 steps. The 1418 comes from the amount of how long World War II was, at least for the Soviet Union, from the day of invasion until Germany fell, essentially. And every day in the museum is marked with whatever happened that day or what was going on or something. And you know, it was really cool. I mean, it was a huge museum. It took me 2 hours to get through it. So you know, just the thing is absolutely huge. So that's what that was about. And you know, I think I've mentioned this before too. We have the 608 days until Osvobождение. I'm not really sure what that means. Probably until they were liberated. Rostov-on-Don was 436 days. This one is Kursk, 430 days, or how long the battle took, or how long it was occupied for, or something. Not even really sure. Kursk, I know, was the biggest tank battle in the world, in history, I should say, which is pretty interesting. And this mark right here, this is this map I showed you all earlier. I found out what this means, and it just pretty much says that 10 kilometers from this point was how far the Germans reached. And you know, if anyone knows World War II, they were incredibly close to Moscow. And we'll even try to see it on here. I'm not going to be able to find it, not right now. But 10 kilometers from this point was how far the Germans got. And they also found this thing in this like cement block in 2020. If anyone even understands that, I believe that's pretty much what it says. And you know, this year's a big year. It's the 80-year anniversary, so we got that I showed you all earlier as well. You know, I think it's time to say it's not time to say goodbye just yet. We got to go through the huge gate over there first, then we'll say goodbye. But we're starting to make my way out now. That's what I'm really trying to get at. I don't know, this is a long video. I'm kind of tired, and my brain ain't really working at maximum capacity right now. So just bear with me. But yeah, I mean, this was an incredible day. I'm really glad I was able to get out here. We're starting to start making our way out now. And we're about to head out of Park Patriot. We're gonna walk through these huge arches. We got bells up there. I mean, y'all can see them, they're freaking massive. And walking through, we are out. And we got some dark clouds rolling in. I don't know if y'all can see them, but man, I'm not gonna say they're scary because rain don't scare me, but I don't want to be caught in it, that's for sure. But you know, we'll get one last look at the overview of everything. Up here we can see the Colosseum, or the Cathedral right down there, the main arches where you walk through, and that essentially wraps it up for Park Patriot, you know? You see it's behind me, I'm starting to leave now. I got a long trip back, but you know, I got nothing else to really say, so you know, at this point I'll probably catch y'all when I get back. We'll get one last central look, like here. Awesome, awesome. Like that. Cathedral, the arches. Just overall an incredible place. And you know, it's time to leave, you know, like I said, all things come to an end. Just checking in right now. I'm on the train heading back finally. Man, it's been like what, an hour and a half since I talked to y'all. You know, no taxi driver wanted to drive me back to Moscow because it was like late and it was like 85, it was like a 90-kilometer drive, and no one wanted to take it. So I was like, I gotta take the train. Took the bus, went from the bus onto the train. I've been on the train for about 15 minutes now. I don't even know how long I have to go, but this is how it looks like outside. Pretty nice. You can see the time, it's like 9:34. And I'll be getting out of the train at the Belaruskaya Vokzal, or the Belarus station, train terminal station. I don't know how the proper translation for that is, but it's like a big, it's like Penn Station almost. It's like one of those main like train hubs, and there's a few of those all over Moscow. But I'm pulling up to the Belarus one. It's called the Belaruskaya Vokzal. And yeah, just wanted to pop in, check in with y'all, so you guys all can see what I'm up to. This is what the trains look like here, by the way. That looks on the interior. I mean, just like that. It's pretty comfortable. So I'm just gonna sit here for the ride and get back to the apartment.